Hello everyone out there. I am the Dance-A-Live Dancer, and tonight I have come to talk to you about a case of discrimination, which it's under the name illegal transgender, and that's the dance. But the discrimination happened when I went to a place in the Central West End in St. Louis by this guy right here. That's the security guard right there. I went there to dance, and they had music in the beginning of it at 6 to 9 p.m. And I went there to dance. They had a DJ there. A DJ is to dance to. And they had the DJ there from 6 to 7. Then we were supposed to go in the auditorium to get a rap concert. And then after that was supposed to be from however much time was left, which was a half an hour, for the DJ again. I go there and I dance one dance and a part of another dance, which I got that on video. It's under illegal transgender. And this guy right here is an actual photo of him taken from the video when he came up to me and takes me in the auditorium and says, "You can't dance here," meaning me. And I'm saying, why can I not dance here? And, well, one thing leads to another. He tells me, I can't dance there. And I say, why can I not dance there? And he says, well, you can't dance here. He didn't want to give me a reason. Then he finally did give me a reason. And one of the reasons, he said, I can't dance there because it hasn't started. That was one of the reasons. I said, well, if it hasn't started, why is the DJ there? Why are there people dancing? And he didn't know what to say about that. He just kept saying over and over, it hasn't started. He says, nobody's allowed to dance there. That was the first thing he actually said. He said, nobody's allowed to dance there. Get this. I got a video of him, and I haven't aired this, saying that to me, pointed towards where the DJ was. He's telling me, get this now, for discrimination. He's telling me nobody's allowed to dance there, and right back where I'm videotaping him is 4 people dancing. If I was to air that, that'd be the biggest discrimination that I ever heard of. If you know what I mean. The whole incident lasted 10 minutes. But anyway, the reason I'm airing it to you, and I want you to hear about it, is because discrimination can be beat. You can do something about this. Stop it. But anyway, then he tells me that it hasn't started yet. Then he finally comes up and said, well, you can't dance, meaning me. Why can I not dance? You make people uncomfortable because of who you are. I'm transgender. I make people uncomfortable around them because I'm different. I'm different. That's a crime, I guess. You can't dance, meaning me. That's who I am. Or in his case, because you make people uncomfortable. You make people, what was the word he used? You make people, you cause a distraction. Disorderly conduct. I'm with disorderly conduct because I am transgender. Because people don't like to be around me because I'm what's the word? I'm a freak. I'm a monster. I'm this. I'm that. I'm sure all you transgenders know the feeling out there. I said, oh, this isn't acceptable. I go upstairs, complain to the people at the desk up there. Got a video camera running the whole time, see? And I'm telling them, well, you know what? Well, one thing at least to know, you know what? This is going to be a great discrimination thing. Because I said, I'm claiming discrimination. I'm being discriminated against. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to air you people on the TV and on the news just like they did. Just like I did with the St. Matthew's United Church of Christ. Why? Not because I'm trying to be a horrible person or I'm trying to down somebody. Because I want this type of stuff to stop. I would like to see everybody together. Love one another, not hate. love one another. That's why I air this stuff. And anyway, I go up there and there comes, I'm not going to say what his name is, another security person, apparently the head of it, telling me, oh, you can go down there and dance now. Well, you know what? That was a pretty fast change, wasn't it? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, it has started. You can go down and dance now. Come to put some story. You wasn't dancing properly or something like that. You wasn't dancing properly. You was dancing inappropriately or improperly or something. Like, okay. They had to come up with something, a reason, you know what I mean? That reason, like, I don't know. I ain't gonna even comment on it. But here's my point, what I'm trying to say. This type of stuff, this discrimination, you gotta take a stand. Stand up. Don't let them take you for a ride. Don't let them discriminate against you. As Martin Luther King once said, because at one time, they did this against the black and African American people. Now they're doing it against us, the transgender people. And everybody else, they're still doing it against the black people. But if somebody doesn't stand up like Martin Luther King, he had a dream that black and white's together. I have a dream where this kind of stuff comes to an end. Discrimination, war, hatred, all of this type of stuff. And guess what? I can't do it alone. I can step up, I'll be the leader, I can follow, I can speak the words, but guess what? You gotta carry it on. The same thing with Martin Luther King. He said the words, but it was up to the people to make the change. And it's up to you to follow me and make the change. Because if you don't, this kind of stuff right here is going to keep going. It's going to keep going for blind people, for disabled people, for people with autism, for people that are retarded. It's going to go on for transsexuals, lesbians, gays, transgenders. It isn't going to end unless you follow me, stand up, and say, we're not going to do this anymore. We're not going to stand for this anymore. Because it does work. It worked with Martin Luther King, and I believe it can work with you. But I can't do it alone. I say the first word, I take the first step, but you have to follow it. You have to make it happen. You have to stand with me. Because if we don't, it isn't going to ever change. It's never going to change, my friends. That is why I air this kind of stuff. Not because I'm trying to hurt the people, not because I'm this or that or this and I'm being an a-hole or anything like this. That's not what it is about. I air this stuff to make a change. I want to see this change. I want to see this happen. I want to see the future change. I want to see a world. I have a dream. I want to see a world where there is no more hatred, where there is no more discrimination, where there is no more of this kind of stuff right here. I want to see a world where many others can stand right beside me. Go to a place, go to the restrooms, go to a place and dance or whatever they want to do. Other transgenders, other African Americans, other Mexicans, or disabled people, or autism, any of these people, and not be discriminated against. That's what I'm after. And so help me God, as God is my power behind what I do, and He is my strength. You can make it happen. I take the first step. You take the second and you follow along. And someday, we'll see a world where there is no more hatred. There is no more discrimination. That's what I talk about today, my friend. That is what the dance of life is all about. That's why I do the dance. Thank you for joining me, my friends. Good night.